Hi there, Robin here from Expert On, and today we are talking about a Gemini turntable, the Gemini TT-1100USB. So the USB is because we can plug it into our computer, but more importantly, today we want to just be able to plug it into our home systems. Great way to play your vinyl. The important part is it's a turntable, not a record player. Now, a turntable has a stylus, cartridge, assembly, all of that, so this way it's floating on the record, not kind of like digging in like a needle normally would. Now, this is traditionally the way we want to always be. All the high-end models are like that. All the entry-level good products are like that. You do still get some basic record players, some of the major department stores have them very, very, very simple stuff. But this is going to preserve your records. First of all, the most important thing. Two, it's going to make new records sound awesome. There's a few popular models in this price range. We have the Gemini, so we're going to talk about the Gemini. It's, for us, probably our best seller that we have, because every holiday, everybody just really, really buys into it. People always want it as gifts, and people really want to have it because they found a whole bunch of records at home, let's say, in a milk carton, and they just want to break them out. This is the way to do it. So, you've got a counterweighted arm, so this way you can adjust the weight on it, so this way you can get the proper weighting on the actual unit. You've got a pitch control off to the side. You've got the ability to go 45, 33, so if you got the singles, you can go 45. You got regular vinyl, you're going to go 33. And if you found a real old wooden milk carton that had some 78s in it, you can hit both buttons and play a 78. Good luck with that one. That's a tough one to find. Now, outside of that, you do get two play buttons on it, and you get the ability to go in reverse. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really see the reason to go in reverse on a belt drive system, but maybe you have that one Beatles record where you really want to play it in reverse. You do get the power on-off monitor button to turn the motor off right on top here. You've got a lever control which allows you to pull it off the record, so if you're scared you're going to scratch the record by bringing the arm up yourself, you're all set. You can remove and replace all the parts, so it's not fixed, and you can get a new stylus, so you can get a new cartridge, you can get a whole new shell assembly if you want. Nice thing about Gemini is that they have all of that in all three, so you can either buy the stylus and cartridge, or you can buy the stylus, cartridge, and shell, and if you really need a shell for some reason, somehow you lost the shell, I don't know how that would happen, you can buy that separate as well. People do buy it as interchangeable parts for other brands and models. Now on the back side, again, you got USB, so you can copy your records while you're playing them onto your computer or laptop. You've got RCA connections, like I was saying earlier, so you can plug it into your stereo. There is the grounding wire, so if you're going to go phono and you're picking up a little hum, I doubt you're going to, you still have a grounding cable there for some real old stereos. That's important. Now on the back, you also have a switch. You have a phono and a line switch, and what that's for is if you're buying like this, a brand new stereo, but you have a very old brand new turntable and you have a very old receiver or amplifier, it may have a phono preamp and you'll want to switch to phono so this way it plays properly on that. But if you've bought anything in the last 15 years, it probably won't have a phono input, so in that case you're going to want to have it online so you can plug it into things like auxiliary, CD, tape, video, whatever input you have. There's no right or wrong. It'll work on all those inputs. Just select that in the front of the stereo and you're off to races. If you do plan on playing it on a powered speaker or a small, portable speaker, rechargeable, it's going to have an auxiliary cable. You are going to want to get a cable like this. Now, a cable like this, what I'm going to hold up here in a second, is this guy here. It allows you to plug in the back of the system here with your RCAs and then give you an auxiliary cable for the front. So this way you can plug it into any portable speaker system you have or a small mini system that doesn't have regular RCA inputs. So that's pretty much covering everything. Now, what's right on top here is an alignment light that helps you with your arm, drop it onto the record, and then it pretty much does nothing after that. It just lights up the record, so this way you can see what's going on. If you're somebody who had a turntable a long time ago, you normally have something that had a pitch indicator to show you if you were on track for speed, because they were variable. These ones are pretty locked in and are digitally controlled. So you do have a sliding lever here, so this way you can increase or decrease pitch, but there's nothing to tell you that, ooh, I'm right on 33 RPM or I'm right on 45 RPM. So that's the only drawback, but in most cases you're going to spend a few more extra $100 to have that one feature. No dust cover, so there's no acrylic cover to go on top of here. So just put your records away. That's the most important thing. And that's about it. I mean, remember, records are sold separately, so that's mine. It does come with a pad for traction and to make sure that the record slides properly. The belts are replaceable, and you just basically pick it up like that. Then the whole platter comes right off just like that. The belt is already pre-done. You just have to take the cover off the phone, line it up again with the record, with the system. There we go. Okay, we put it back on. There we go. Back on the motor. Grab my record. Put the pad on. Record on. That's it. It's as simple as that. That's the only part you have to put on, including adding this. This is all pre-assembled. You just take it out of the package, put it on, tighten the screw. It's locked in place. You're ready, up and going in 2 minutes. Remember, you do have to slide the counterweight on, then you have to balance it. You want to have the needle resting with a little bit of slope going downwards. The idea is when it's playing, it can roll with the records. We don't want to have the entire stylus pressing down on it, just the actual needle just rubbing down. I know it's a magical place you got to be, just enough so this way it doesn't skip or bounce around, and not too much that you're rubbing it, right? There's also an anti-skid. Anti-skid kind of gives a little traction to the arm going to the left and right movement, and that's going to allow, so if you've a lot of jumping around, the needle's not going to bounce right off the record and fly around. That kind of gives it a little bit of traction going sideways. We have ours set at number 4, so if you're looking at the right idea, the arrow is actually lined up with the arm. So number 4 should be pointing towards, well, it's over here, so it should be pointing towards me on this side. So there you go. It pretty much covers everything. Like I said, nice, easy, great way to start. You really get a lot of enjoyment out of it. Very simple to set up, very easy to use. Pretty much it for today. Again, my name's Robin. You've been watching Expert Island. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Lets us know if we're heading in the right direction. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you have, thank you very much. Bye now.